This is a tiny corner of the internet, a forum with only 214 members, nearly zero traffic, and a collection of bizarre posts with titles like The Blue Umbrella and Train Number 7. These anonymous stories look like amateur fiction, yet the events they describe begin appearing in police reports days later. Local police dismiss the threads as the work of internet trolls. Detective Guddu recognized them as blueprints. A new thread titled "Tomorrow at 8:40" described a man checking his watch, dropped coffee, and a black backpack. Isolating the first letters spelled City Mayor, embedded numbers formatted into geographic coordinates, marking the city square. The details about the black backpack provided the specifics for a high-stakes assassination. Guddu had less than 20 hours to stop it. The mayor's security detail ignored the digital warning. Guddu had to watch from the crowd alone as the square filled with people for the morning address. At 8:40 precisely, a volunteer lost their grip on a hot cup of coffee, shattering it against the pavement. The splash and noise drew every pair of eyes in the vicinity, creating the exact window of opportunity described in the forum post. A man carrying a heavy black backpack stepped forward, moving through the distracted crowd toward the mayor's blind side. Guddu closed the gap and drove the man into the concrete before he could reach for the bag's zipper. A suppressed pistol spilled from the backpack during the struggle. In the panic that followed, the suspect broke away and vanished into the subway entrance. The mayor survived, but the author who scripted the attack remained anonymous and at large. Digital tracing failed immediately. The original Reddit account was deleted, replaced seconds later by a new username with the same posting style. Forensic analysis showed the user routing their connection through a shifting map of public Wi-Fi networks and disposable burner devices. The IP addresses led nowhere. Guddu looked past the technology and focused on the linguistic habits of the author. He noticed a specific reliance on the common phrase, as expected. The indicator was the comma placement. The author consistently placed a comma before that phrase, even in sentences where it was grammatically unnecessary. Guddu compared this syntax against professional databases. He found an exact match in a series of cybersecurity manuals used to train the police department itself. The manuals were written by a single elite consultant. The suspect maintained perfect digital hygiene, yet their ingrained writing habits created a fingerprint they couldn't delete. Syntax isn't enough for a conviction. Guddu needed to catch the consultant in the act of publishing a crime. He fed a fake story about a high-value diamond transfer to a group of only 5 people, including the consultant. The subreddit updated the following morning with a story detailing a heist of those specific diamonds. The leak was confirmed. Guddu followed the consultant to an abandoned warehouse. Inside, he found a workbench covered in disposable phones, SIM cards, and handwritten drafts of every single story posted to the subreddit. By forcing the mastermind to use the leaked information, Guddu moved the investigation from the digital world to a physical crime scene. Under interrogation, the consultant admitted the subreddit functioned as a covert distribution channel. Fictional stories provided instructions to dark web mercenaries who carried out the hits. Guddu noted one discrepancy: a detailed story about a museum robbery that never actually happened. The suspect explained that the museum story was a benchmark, a puzzle intended to find someone with the intellect to see the pattern. Months later, a clean envelope appeared on Guddu's desk. It contained a single sentence: "See you in the next mystery." The crimes were an elaborate recruitment tool to find a worthy adversary. For Detective Guddu, the real investigation had only just begun.